We have head coach Sal Buscaglia with us, junior Nikki, Stamolamprou, and senior Ashley Ravelli. We're going to open with a statement from the head coach and then questions for the student athletes. Coach.
Thank you. So proud of my players. Being down with that type of deficit, giving up 41 points, in the first quarter, and then to come back like that and play to the final horn. As we always talk about at Robert Morris Women's Basketball, we're going to fight to the end, no matter what the score is. And to take a charge like that at the end by Megan, to play hard, to hit shots. We executed some really nice plays at the end. I'm so proud of the way they finished. They could have just put their heads down and said, hey, this is over, but it's not in our character. So, I'm really proud of that fourth quarter. I'm proud of them all year round, to get where we've gotten. With the most outstanding student athletes. And we're not number one in the country when it comes to record or national recognition, but in my opinion, we are number one in the country from heart, desire, defining student athlete. And we do all that. And I just love these ladies, and what a way to go with the finest young people. I've had great players, great team, but to go out with these people from all over the world, and we'll be friends and forever. I'm so ecstatic by our finish. I'm so ecstatic to be here and honored. And UConn and Gino, I've known Gino for many years. He's an outstanding coach, and his players conduct themselves in a great manner with all class. And it's an honor to know him, and I'm really honored that we were here for this privilege.
All right, at this time, we'll have questions for the student athletes right down here.
It means pretty much everything. It means just a lot of hard work, coming in together. I mean, for 4 years, I feel like I gave everything I had to Coach Sal and the rest of the coaching staff. I'm just so proud of wearing this uniform. I'm just happy.
Okay, we're going to go to Rich and then John. Go ahead, Rich.
They just go to a whole different speed. I mean, I just can't lie about it. Like when you're out there, and yes, we practiced and we had a great scouting team. Try to get us. They try to play the way they were playing when we were in practice, but they just go to a whole different speed. So we had to adjust, and I feel like in the second half, because we adjusted, we did a much better job. So,
John.
I probably had a confirmation that they're human to make mistakes as well. They can miss shots, and we're able to, get rebounds. When you watch them on TV, they also look way bigger and taller, which they are, but you're like, okay, like, I can't do this. Like, it's not, the difference is not that big. I mean, I have to play more physical, that's for sure, but it's probably, that was probably it.
Okay, second row here and then the front.
Well, before I answer your question, I would like to thank Coach Sal for everything you've done for me and for the rest of the team. And Ashley and the rest of the senior for setting the example for us. I hope I'm going to be as good as you were this year as a leader, or even better if I can. It's been an extra motivation since day one to come to play to the NCAA for him and for the seniors. We tried to do our best today. I know we didn't play our best game, but we gave it all, and we fought till the last second, and I'm so proud of this team.
I feel like Anna said it all.
Okay, in front here.
Anna, what can you share with your underclassmen and teammates and prepare for them next year when you get to the stage?
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell them work hard as you can, because we just saw the #1 team how hard they work out there, and I'll try to set an example for them. That's all I can say.
Any other questions for the student athletes at this time? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I will. It's a little bit up in the air, but it's either that or I would like to start coaching as well.
Anything else? Okay, you're free to go back to the locker room.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Just under 25 minutes left on the open locker room. At this time, we'll take questions for the head coach. We'll start here. And then there.
Coach, first and foremost, I want to thank you for the introduction to the basketball. I know it wasn't the center of you, right? But tell me what the feeling that you convey in the locker room. I know emotionally very high. What are some of the things that you told and explained to the team?
Well, I'm sorry. After 38 years of doing this and knowing I'm not going to do it again, it's just kind of hard, you know. I'm not Peyton Manning, I'm not those people, but it's still the same feeling, And they make it so darn hard because they're so damn good kids. They make it so hard. I wish they were lousy kids. No, I don't. Because they're so good. They go to school. They personify student athlete. They got 3.6 average. They never come late. They just, there's always sir. They told the bus driver, thank you. Everyone who gets off the bus says thank you. And the bus driver says, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. I'm saying maybe just one of you should say thank you. But that's the way they are, and they make it so damn hard. But to teach them I always think life's lessons are more important. UConn's a great team. They beat our butts, especially in the first quarter. But I just hope they reflect on the fight, the fight, and that's what we personified in that fourth quarter. We could have just, I know they didn't have Stewart in the game. I know they have some people, but they still had UConn players in the game, all right? And we executed plays. I don't know if you saw, we ran our backdoor play, or we called a certain thing, and right over a timeout, Coach B said, let's run the backdoor play. We ran it. And then we ran another play that we have. And they executed, we called Virginia, and we hit the shot. And yet we were down by 40, 50 points, and we're still fighting. So that's what I want to relate to them. That's what I told them. Always fight. There's a lot of obstacles in life, no matter what. It could be race, it could be religion, it could be whatever it could be. And I tell them, don't let anybody get in your way just because you're a female. Okay, just because you're a female. Don't let anybody get away. Knock those walls down. Jump over them. Don't be the vice president. Be the president. Don't be assistant commissioner. Be the commissioner. And that's what I want to teach them. And I hope in life they will go on and hear what I said and never let anybody treat them as second class. Never, because there's no second-class citizens, especially in this country.
John.
She's marvelous. She has length. She has athleticism. She's coached by a great coach. She anticipates well. She controls her emotions. She's just, I've had some great players, over the past. We've gotten Coach B, Charlie has gotten some really, really great players that can really shoot the ball on that level. But Brianna is just, she's really, really special. But especially is on the court, and I'm sure she's a delightful young lady off the court as well. I focus on my kids. I focus on, like, the Moan Sox that I had. I focus on, Artemis Spano and all of them, not just to name a few. I'm not just one for just ability. I'm one for heart, desire, character, And I think I have a lot of players that probably are the same level in those areas.
Go ahead.
I think it's great. She'll be a very, very good coach. Hopefully we taught her a few things. Me and Charlie taught her a few things as a coach. Some things probably not to do. Some things that we screwed up at. I know it was always perfect. And we're not always perfect. But I'm really glad to hear that she'll be a really, really good coach. She's so intelligent, not only off the court, but on the court, too. She's really intelligent. She asks a million questions. Our film sessions last an hour because she's actually always has a question,
Right here.
No, I didn't take any moments like that. I just didn't. I teach the kids to have focus, on the moment, and I teach them to play right to the horn. It was marvelous that Megan Smith took a charge. We're down by 40-some points. Tell me who does that. You know what I mean? Who's just excited by hitting a three and you're down all those points? So I don't deal with that. We went timeouts and we said, let's run a play. Let's run this. We weren't playing the scoreboard. We're playing each possession. That's what we do. teaching people to focus on the matter at hand. That's the most important thing. So I think it hit me as I was walking off. You know what I mean? I think that's what really, as I was walking off the court, I was thinking, man, this is the last time I'm going to be walking off a court. You know, and that sort of, it's, you know, I think it'll really get to me in like October, you know, when the practice starts, and, you know, and then, but, you know, I got 3 great-grandchildren sitting back there, standing back there, you know, that I don't see 8 months of the year hardly, you know. Now when my daughter calls me and says, you know, Dad, Shane's got a game, Eva's got soccer, Paint's got dancing, I'll be there. You know, how special is that? I got a great brother. I got a beautiful fiance. I'm the luckiest person in the world. I've coached 38. Could you imagine doing that for a living? I got paid a decent salary. I got loved ones. God, you know, like the old saying goes, I'm the happiest person in the world. I'm the happiest person in the world. I got it made in the shade. No question. And I got a great university.
Anything else for Coach?
Cover women's basketball. Tell your editors, tell your owners of your papers that when a game is played, and not just the major papers, major teams, not just UConn. Cover the mid-majors. Go into your editors and say, these women deserve to have recognition. They deserve to have exposure, okay? And I want to cover them. Don't just cover them for special events. Go to your editors and support these young ladies. Don't treat them as second class. Don't let your editors treat them as second class. Don't let your TV people treat them as second class. Go after it. Do it, all right? Female student athletes deserve it in every sport. Thank you.